So we are half of the way for the topic number 4. Now we will jump to the next question. The next question is, what is the right course of action? If you see, you are on a road and then you see on the junction, you see this traffic sign. That means you have priority over here. Just to double check, you have a priority sign here. Just opposite to your road there will also be another the same priority sign, and when you have priority sign, you know that the traffic or the cross traffic on your right, on your left, will have that inverted right triangle or stop and give way sign. So right here, if you see, if you can see, if you can observe this sign, this blue car and the red car will definitely, for the blue car it is clear, it is facing the red inverted triangle, stop and give way. The same will be the case with red car, but you don't need to check it. If you want you can, but you know, whenever you have priority sign on the junction, then the cross traffic will have that stop and give way sign. So over here we can go before the two cars. I move after the blue car? No, before the two cars, because the blue and the red cars will have that sign stop and give way, and we have the priority sign, so we can move ahead. Next question, what is the right course of action? You are on a junction and then you see that you are on a priority road. You observe this traffic sign and the priority road is taking this direction. It means this is the way the priority road is taking the turn. This yellow diamond indicates the priority road, that you are on the priority road, and the additional sign normally indicates in which direction this priority road is taking the turn. So right now it is the direction of priority road. And if we observe, we have this yellow diamond sign, Vorfahrt or priority, the same will be opposite to us here as well. So the traffic which is coming from the right or coming from the left will have that inverted triangle. So in this case, the red truck have to stop. The red truck has to stop anyhow, in any case. Now it is a tie. It is a tie between our car and the red car, because we both have the same sign. But as you know, there are two things to remember. Whenever we are taking a left turn, we have to allow the oncoming traffic to proceed, and then we can take the left turn. Number one. Number two, if you see, the red car is staying on the priority road. It is the direction of priority road, as it is clear from this sign, and we are leaving the priority road. So whenever we are taking the left turn, we have to allow the oncoming traffic. So in this case, I may proceed before the blue truck. This answer is correct, because on this junction, at this junction, I have the priority. Then I may only proceed after the blue truck is not a right answer. I have to allow the red car to pass through. It is clear that I am taking the left turn. That's why I have to allow the oncoming traffic, which is red car in this case, to pass through. These two are correct answers. Let's jump to the next question. What is correct in this situation? So again, if you see, on this junction, you have priority. This yellow sign is clear, and this priority road is this additional sign shows that this priority road is in this direction. So if you see the motorbike, this motorbike is following the priority road, because these two sign combinations tell us that priority road is taking this direction. This yellow shield, the yellow sign plus this direction shows it is the direction of priority road. So when we have priority, then if you see, the oncoming traffic has the red inverted triangle, if you can observe. So right now here this motorbike is on the priority road and we are leaving the priority road. And in this case, what is true? If you see, the vehicle which is like following the priority road, which is staying on the priority road, will have priority, and we are leaving the priority road. So I have to allow the motorbike to go ahead. Also I have a priority here. The traffic coming from the left, for example, will have a stop shield. Traffic here will have a stop shield. But if you see the direction of priority road, it is the direction of priority road, and this motorbike will also have the same sign as a combination of these two signs on his side. So right now motorbike have more priority, highest priority. What is the correct answer? I have to allow the motorbike the right of way. This answer is correct. The motorbike has to wait. I have to signal a left and you are going straight away. This arrow is showing. So you don't need to signal left turn, and motorbike don't need to the motorcycle doesn't need to wait. Why? Because he is following the priority road. So he has the highest priority in this case. Now we will jump to the next question. Who is required to wait? I think I already told you guys that whenever a car or a motor vehicle is coming from a farm track or coming from a dirt track, so that vehicle has to wait, and the cars and the motor vehicles on the main road will have the priority. So in this case, this red car has to wait, and I have the priority. So the truck that is exiting the dirt track is required to wait. I don't have to wait because I am on a main road. I am on a priority road. This is the answer. Now we will jump to the next question. You want to turn left. So in this situation, we are coming from the farm track or dirt track, and we want to take the left turn, as it is also clear from this indicator. Who is required to wait? Now as we are coming from the dirt track, whoever coming from the dirt track or from the farm track has to wait. So in this case, I have to wait. Blue car is on the main street, Vorfahrt road or main road. So I am coming from the farm track, from the dirt track, and I have to wait in this case. Now I will jump to the next question. What is the right course of action? If you see in this picture, you have this red inverted triangle that is known as stop and give way, also known as Vorfahrt gewähren in German. So you have to stop and you have to give way to the cross traffic. If you want to confirm this as well, you can also see this sign. This sign, we know it is a Vorfahrt sign, Vorfahrt. That means you have priority on this junction only. So this cyclist have priority. Even if we do not observe this sign for us, which is on our side, it is clear that we have to stop and give way to the cross traffic. So in this case, I have to wait is the correct answer. Now we will jump to the next question. What is the right course of action? You are approaching a junction and you see that there is no traffic signal, no traffic sign. So what applies the rule right before left? So if you see on your right hand side, you have a blue car. So blue car has priority above you or above us, above me. And on the right hand side of blue car, we have the cyclist. So how is the order? Cyclist has the highest priority, then the blue car, then me. You know how the rule right before left works. Whoever is on the right hand side have the highest priority. So blue car has priority above me, and the cyclist is on the right hand side of blue car. So cyclist has priority over blue car. So in total, highest priority belongs to cyclist. Then comes the turn of blue car, then me. So I have to allow the cyclist to turn. I have to allow the blue car to pass through. This both answers are correct. The blue car has to allow me to turn, no, because blue car is on the right hand side of my car. As per the rule right before left, blue car has the priority. So only these two answers are correct. Now we shall jump to the next question. What is the right course of action? If you see, you are approaching a junction or a crossroad, whatever you say, there is no traffic signal, no traffic sign. So what applies the rule right before left? So on my right hand side, there is a cyclist. So who has the highest priority? It's cyclist. Cyclist has to wait. No, I have to wait at the line of sight. No, there is no if you see line of sight, even from here you can observe the traffic. So it's not necessary that you go up to the line of sight and then you stop. No, it's not the correct. I have to wait is the correct answer only. Whenever there is a line mentioned with the stop sign, then normally we have to select this option that I have to wait a line of stop. But in the case of right of the way, or in case of right before left, rechts vor links, also known as in German, we don't need to go up to the line of sight, because it is not a road on which we can see the heavy traffic. So even from here you can see the cross traffic. Cross traffic is clear to you. Cyclist is coming from the right, nobody is coming from the left. So you don't need to wait at the line of sight. Simply you have to give way to the cyclist. Now I will jump to the next question. What is the right course of action? If you see, we are approaching a junction again, a crossroad, without traffic signal, without traffic sign. That means what applies the rule right before left. So I am on the right hand side of this blue garbage truck, or you can say simply truck. So I have priority as per the rule right before left. I have the priority above this blue truck, and I want to take a right turn. And whenever we are taking a turn, we need to allow, we are obliged to allow the ongoing or upcoming or oncoming or ongoing traffic to go ahead. So if I take the turn, first of all I have to take care of the cyclist. When cyclist is away, cyclist is going straight ahead as his arrow is showing. So we have to allow the cyclist to pass through, and then we can take the turn. We have priority above blue truck, so I may make the turn in front of cyclist is not a correct answer, because if you take the turn ahead of cyclist, you can hit him. So simply the correct answer will be, I have to allow the cyclist to pass through. The blue truck we can proceed first, not the blue truck, as we have seen as per the rule right before left, or rechts vor links. It is also known as rechts vor links in German, that we have priority above blue truck. So only this answer is correct, that I have to allow the cyclist to pass through. Now we will move on to the next question. What is the right course of action? Now you see here that you have this stop sign. Whenever you have a stop sign, that means you have to stop with the stop line. Now here we have the line. Whenever you see the stop sign, there will be a stop line as well. So stop sign means stop and give way to the cross traffic. If you see stop sign, just opposite to us will also be a stop sign for this orange truck, which can be for some dangerous goods or garbage truck or any possibility. So right now we have to allow the traffic from the right, traffic from the left, known as Querverkehr in English, of in German, and also the cross traffic, you can say. So currently cyclist has the priority because we have stop shield, stop and give way. Now there is a tie between truck, this orange truck, and us. But you know that whenever we are taking a left turn, as this arrow is showing that we are intending, this indicator is also indicating that we are trying to take the left turn. Whenever you are taking a left turn, you have to allow the oncoming traffic to proceed first. So in this case, cyclist will go first, and as per this rule that when you are going to take the left turn, you have to allow the oncoming traffic, then orange truck will proceed, then only we can go. So I have to stop on the stop line. It is clear. Whenever you have stop sign with the line, when the line is there, you have to stop on this stop line. Give way to cyclist is clear, because as per this stop sign case, we have to allow the cross traffic. I give way to the lorry. This answer is also correct because we are taking the left turn, so the oncoming traffic will have priority, so we have to allow the lorry as well to go ahead. This is the right answer. Now we will move to the next question. What is the right course of action? So we are approaching a junction. So now there is no traffic sign, there is no traffic signal. What applies here? The rule right before left. That means we are on the right hand side of motorcyclist, so we have priority above motorcyclist, and on our right hand side is the cyclist, so cyclist has priority above us. So in total, how this priority is working over here, cyclist has the highest priority, then me, and then the motorbike. So I have to allow the cyclist to pass through is the correct answer, because cyclist has the highest priority. Then I may proceed before the motorcycle. This answer is also correct. The cyclist has to allow me to pass. As we know, we have already decided the hierarchy of priority, that cyclist has the highest priority, then us, and then the motorbike. So only these two answers are correct, and this answer is perfectly fine. Now we will move to the next question. You would like to cross over a priority road. The view to the both sides is very restricted due to the parked vehicles. What should you do? So I sound my horn to warn cross traffic. No, cross traffic has the highest priority because you are cross over a priority road. You are not allowed to sound your horn. I quickly cross over the junction. You have to be very careful, as you can see from the question that your view is very restricted due to parked vehicles, so you cannot quickly cross over the junction. You have to wait, you have to give way to the cross traffic, and then only you can pass. I carefully ease my way into the junction. This answer is correct only. Now we will jump to the next question, which is again a pictorial question. So here on the junction, if you see, you have this sign, which is diamond sign, priority Vorfahrt Straße, and this priority road is taking turn in this direction. That means this red car will also have the same, because this red car is following the priority road as per this arrow. So red car will also have the same sign. And if you see here, this blue truck has a red sign. So now in this case, if you see, we are on a priority road and this blue truck has a red inverted triangle which is stop and give way. We don't need to worry about blue truck. First of all, as this red car is continuing his journey or her journey on the priority road, that means we have to give way to the red car, because if you see, the priority road is in direction. So whoever is following the priority road has the highest priority. So we have to allow the red car to follow the priority road. That is clear, the red car will pass. Now we are taking the left hand. A question comes, a very interesting question, that if we are taking the left hand, we have to allow the oncoming traffic to pass. But normally for this we should have the same priority, me and the opposite direction, the oncoming traffic should have the same priority. Then only in that case we decide that whoever is taking the left hand has to wait. But if you see in this particular case, we have the priority, this diamond yellow shield, and the red, this blue truck or blue van has red inverted triangle on its side. That means stop and give way. So in this case, although we are taking the left hand, we don't need to allow the blue van to proceed further or the oncoming traffic. Why? Because on the side of the blue car, the blue van is facing the sign which is red inverted triangle, Vorfahrt gewähren, or stop and give way. So here we have to allow the red car to proceed, and then we can simply proceed before even the blue van, because blue van, as I already told you, is facing a sign of this red inverted triangle. So in this case, red car, and then I can proceed. I have to allow the red car to pass, it is clear, because red car is following the priority road. Then I have to allow the blue car to pass through. No, blue car has needs to allow me to pass through, because blue car is facing the sign of red inverted triangle. I may make the turn before the blue car. This is the correct answer. Now we will move to the next question. What is the right course of action? So you are approaching a traffic junction where, if you see, you have this sign which is known as Vorfahrt or single priority. You have only priority on this junction. If you have this yellow diamond sign, then you have priority on all the junctions till the time you see some sign which is finishing your priority, or which is like some other traffic sign, some other traffic signal. But right now here you have this traffic sign, that means you have priority. So what does it mean? The cross traffic which is coming from the right, or the traffic which is coming from the left, will have that red inverted triangle. That means stop and give way. So Vorfahrt gewähren. So here the yellow car, if you see here, even you can see here that yellow, that this sign is red inverted triangle. The same will be the case with this yellow car. We have the priority, so we can proceed ahead. I move first will be the correct answer in this case. Now we shall move to the next question. In what sequence may each continue driving? So if you see, you are on the priority road, this yellow diamond sign, and this priority road is taking direction. So that means that this cyclist, if you see the arrow indication of cyclist, the cyclist is taking the left hand. That means cyclist is following the priority road, and I am leaving the priority road. And whenever you have the priority, then traffic coming from the left and right normally have a stop sign, or traffic has to wait, the cross traffic. So in this case, as cyclist is following the priority road, cyclist can proceed first, and then me, because I am on this junction, I also have the priority. It is clear that I am not following the priority road in this direction, but still on this junction I have the priority. And then comes the turn of this blue car or blue van. So what will be the sequence? The cyclist, me, and the blue car. This sequence is correct. Now we will jump to the next question. What do you do when you see this traffic sign? This topic or this traffic sign we have already seen a few questions back. That means you have to be very careful whenever you see this traffic sign. It means that on this junction, the rule right before left applies. That means you need to be very careful. A very narrow road is coming from the right, or the very narrow road is coming from the left, so you need to be very careful about this. Maybe you can even ignore this narrow road. So in this case, reduce your speed and observe the traffic coming from right only. No, you have to observe the traffic because the road is narrow from the both sides. Be ready to brake and reduce your speed. Whenever you see this sign, you need to be very careful. This sign means that a very narrow road is coming from the right or coming from the left, so you have to reduce your speed and be ready to brake. Now we shall jump to the next question. You are driving along a priority road. Which traffic sign ends your right of way? So we will cover all these traffic signs in topic number 6, but for the time being, you need to know that which traffic sign will you have the right of way, priority road, which traffic sign ends. So we know this traffic sign number 2 gives us priority at the junction. This is not the case. This traffic sign we will cover in a topic number 6, but for timing, just remember this traffic sign indicates that there is a danger, maybe snow in front of you, or a rain, or some forest expected, the animals can encroach on the road. So this sign never ends your priority. Only this sign, we know whenever we see this sign, red inverted triangle, also known as stop and give way, or in German if you say Vorfahrt gewinnen. So these are the signs we know. So what should be in this case? Then only this traffic sign number 1 will finish our priority on this road. So 1 is the correct answer. Now we will move to the next question, and it's a video question. So let's start the video and then we will see. So you are traveling on a federal road or Bundesstraße with a speed of around 100 km per hour. And if you see here, we will proceed further. Just if you see here, you have, because you are moving on the main road, you have priority, and this blue car which is coming from the farm track or dirt track has to wait. So even you can also confirm your priority by just looking at this sign, which is a diamond, yellow diamond sign. That means Vorfahrtstraße, or you have priority. I will run this video again. You see this blue car. Maybe this blue car is not able to see us because of the structure of the road, trees on left and right. So we will move on to the question. Why must you be ready to brake in this situation? So why must you be ready? Because because the direction of the road ahead demands it. No, the direction of road, like that road is not taking a sharp bend, or road is you see it is not broken somewhere. The road is clear. Road ahead, it's clear. It is not the problem, because the other vehicle might continue moving. This is the correct answer. It's quite possible we have priority on this road and blue car has to wait, but still it's possible because of the structure of the road, because of trees on left and right, these dense trees. It's quite possible that blue car will not observe us, cannot see us, and even will move on to the road. Although blue car is supposed to wait, so it is expected that blue car will continue moving. Because the speed limit is visible, we haven't seen any speed limit sign here that you are bound to drive with a speed of 50 km per hour or 80 km per hour, something like this. This answer is not correct. Only the second option is correct. Now we will jump to the next question, which is again a video question. So let's start. We are again moving on a priority road, Bundesstraße or Federalstraße. The shadow of the road is changing. The shadow light structure of the road is somehow difficult. And if you again observe, we have priority on this road. You can confirm from this yellow diamond or Vorfahrtstraße, and this white car is coming onto the road. It's quite possible that because of the change of light or the visibility of the road, it is quite possible that white car will come further onto the road and we can hit the white car. So in this case, I think the question is clear. We can simply jump onto the question. Why should you lower your speed now? Why you need to brake or decrease your speed? Because I have to give the right of way. No, in this case, whoever is coming from the farm track or dirt track has to wait. We have priority on this road. We can see this from the yellow sign. Because I am badly visible to other road user, it's quite possible this answer is correct. Because if you see, the lighting is continuously changing on this road, shadow and the light combination of these two. So I am badly visible to other road user. This answer is correct because the direction of the road ahead demands it. No, direction of the road is clear. It is not taking a sharp bend to right or left. It is straight for around 500 or 600 meter. So only the second option is correct. Now we will jump to the next question, which is again a video question. So we will start. We are moving on a Bundesstraße and a motorbike is traveling in front of us and a blue car is following us at a good distance. So right now a cross traffic is coming, truck is taking the right turn, and if you see, this blue tractor is proceeding onto the road. Although we are on the priority road, if you see this yellow sign ahead, we have priority on this road. So the cross traffic, or this traffic which is coming from the right and left, has to wait. But it's quite possible, if you see the maneuver of this blue tractor, it's possible that it is coming onto the road without having that. Although this blue tractor has to wait, has to stop because we have the priority, but it's quite possible that this blue tractor will come onto the road, and then in that case motorcyclists will brake. Ultimately we also need to brake. So we will run the video once again and we'll try to understand the scenario. So right now we have priority on this road and this cross traffic has to wait, but it is expected that this blue truck, so what should you anticipate in this situation? That the tractor will wait? No. If you see this blue tractor, his intentions are pretty much clear. He is trying to come onto the road. Motorcyclist will slow down. It's possible because tractor is coming onto the road, which is not expected. Ultimately motorcyclists will brake to maintain a safer distance from the tractor. In response to that, we also need to brake. So tractor will proceed onto the road. We always think about the worst case. It's quite possible that tractor will move onto the road. As a result of that, motorcyclists will stop and will brake, and we have to brake as well. So these two are correct answer, and our answer is perfect. Now we will proceed further. Our next question is, what is correct in this situation? So if you see, you are taking an exit of Autobahn and you have this red inverted triangle. That means you have to stop and give way to this blue truck. So blue truck is coming from here. As we have to stop and give way, so the other traffic will have priority. So here what is correct? I have to reduce my speed. It's correct. You are taking an exit and then you have to stop and give way to the blue truck or the traffic coming from here. So you have to reduce your speed. In any case, the truck has right of way. Because we have inverted left triangle or Vorfahrt gewähren on our side, then definitely the traffic coming from the other direction will have the priority. The truck has to wait is not the correct answer. Now we shall jump to the next question, and it's a video question. So we shall start. We are moving on a Bundesstraße or Federalstraße, and in front of us, speed limit is 70. In front of us a white car is traveling. If you see here, we have this priority, this yellow sign, and you know, whenever we have this yellow sign on our side at this junction, then traffic coming from the right side or traffic coming from the left side will have that inverted red triangle for Vorfahrt gewähren or stop and give way. So in this case we are on the priority road, and if you see, this gray car is indicating to left. You already know that we have the sign, yellow sign, so opposite to us will be the same sign, and on the right hand side, on the left side will be this stop sign or red inverted triangle, stop and give way. And we want to take the left turn. The same is the case with the gray car, and the driver is also trying to take the left turn. Actually it's possible that we can take left turn in parallel or in front of each other. It's quite possible. If you see, we are taking left turn in this direction and this gray car is taking left turn in this direction. We can do in front of each other or parallel to each other. It is not a big problem, but the problem in this case, you see the motorcyclist is also on the same road, and you know, whenever you are taking the left turn and the oncoming traffic has the same priority as you, then you have to allow the oncoming traffic to proceed, and then only you can take the left turn. Those who have not observed the motorcyclist, just see. If you see here, behind the grey car there is a motorcyclist. We have no problem at all with the grey car. We have no problem at all with the cyclist, because cyclist has to wait because of a stop sign, and grey car is willing to take the left turn, and we are also willing to take the left turn. We can turn in front of each other. If there was no indicator from the gray car, and gray car wanted to proceed straight ahead, then we are taking the left turn, then we have to allow the gray car and the motorcyclist to go straight. But in this case, gray car is taking left turn, we are also taking left turn, we can turn in front of each other. We are not familiar, or we do not know the maneuver of the motorcyclist, where exactly he is trying to take the either he is willing to go straight ahead, or he is willing to take the left turn or right turn. So in this case we have to wait because of the motorcyclist. So let's go to the question, why do you have to wait before the left turn? Bicycle is not a problem, because bicycle is facing this sign stop. Car is also not a problem, we can turn in front of each other. Motorbike can create problem for us. So we will jump to the next question, which is again a video question. So let's start. You are approaching a junction, and on this junction you see there is a red inverted triangle. Stop and give way, and the same traffic will be at your opposite side. The blue truck will also be facing, and blue truck is flashing. That means maybe he is trying to give us the way. You know, you have this red inverted triangle, the blue truck is also facing the red inverted triangle, the cross traffic has the priority, so we have to think about the cross traffic as well, and then me and this blue truck has priority. So now we can decide if I am taking the left turn. If you see here, we have indicated to left. Now we have the red sign, blue truck has the red sign. I am willing to take the left turn, and this truck is flashing his light. That means he's trying to convey some message to us. Let's go to the question. When may you begin driving? If I do not endanger or significantly impede the cross traffic. This answer is correct, because at this junction you have to stop and give way to the cross traffic. So you do not need to endanger or impede the cross traffic immediately, because the truck driver is urging me to do so. It is not correct. The truck driver is not, although he's flashing his headlight, it doesn't mean that he is urging us to take the turn before him. When he clearly raises his hands to indicate that yeah, you should go first, then only we can take the turn. Once the truck driver has made a hand signal clearly yielding his right of way, then only we can begin driving. But not immediately, like we say that this truck driver is flashing his the headlight, that means we can go. No, you have to wait for the clear signal. Now we will move to the next question. So if you are at the junction and you see you have this stop and give way sign. So the cross traffic, whenever you have this stop and give way or Vorfahrt gewähren inside this red inverted triangle, the cross traffic will have the priority, and this same sign will be at the side of this blue car. You see here, on the side of this blue car you can see this inverted red triangle. So that means cross traffic will have priority, so yellow car can proceed unimpededly without stopping. Now there is a tie between us and the blue car, and this answer is clear. We have the same priority, but we are taking the left turn. Whenever you are taking the left turn and you have the same priority as of the oncoming vehicle, then you have to allow the oncoming vehicle to proceed first, then only you can proceed. So I take turn ahead of yellow car. No way, because yellow car has priority and you have to give way to the cross traffic. I take turn ahead of the blue car. This answer is also not correct, because we are taking the left turn and blue car is on the same priority level as us, so we have to allow him as oncoming traffic. I allow the blue car to pass through. Only correct answer in this scenario is this one. Now we will go to the next question, which is a video question. So we are on a Bundesstraße, speed limit is 70. Just in front of us there is water tanker or oil tanker, and we have a crossroad. We have priority on, if you see there is a yellow sign, it means we have priority on this road. The cross traffic coming from right or left has to wait. But if you see this yellow car is waiting, this tractor or tanker has taken the turn, but if you see this green car is coming onto the road, maybe this green car will encroach further on our side of the road, because anyhow this green car and yellow car, the cross traffic has to wait because we have priority on this road, but this green car is not waiting. The size of the green car is also much bigger than us. If you see, this is a green van, so a green van has to wait actually, but the driver is not waiting. That means it can be a dangerous situation. So why must you brake now? Green vehicle, yes, because of the if you see this grain vehicle, it can encroach further onto the road without having a look on us. We can hit the green truck if we proceed further. We have priority. Green van or green car has to wait, but he's not waiting, so we have to brake because of the green. Motorbike is on the other side of the road. We have nothing to worry about the motorbike. And even the yellow car is waiting. Yellow car will have this stop and give way sign, as same for the green van, but green van is not waiting for us, so we have to be very careful as far as green vehicle is concerned. Now the next question is, you are on a roundabout. What should you remember? I will tell you some basic rules about the roundabout. Whenever you are approaching a roundabout like this, so that means you have to stop and give way to the traffic which is already in the roundabout. That's fine. And then you should always enter the roundabout onto the right hand side, not on the left hand side. Point number 2. Point number 3 is, whenever you are leaving a roundabout, you have to indicate right. While entering the roundabout, you don't need to indicate in Germany. Whenever you are leaving the roundabout, then only you need to indicate to the right. So you are on a roundabout. What should you remember? You are not allowed to stop on the roadway. Stopping means intentionally. If there is a traffic jam in roundabout, that's fine. But if you are stopping for shopping or some you have to do some your own stuff, have to take something from the back seats, or you have to attend some call, stopping intentionally is not allowed in the roundabout. You can only drive over a central island if this is unavoidable because of your vehicle size. Yeah, if your vehicle is quite massive, quite big, then only you can encroach onto this central island. Otherwise you should try to follow the circular road of the roundabout. But if your vehicle size is big, then you can, and unavoidable, then only you can drive on a central island as well. You must indicate to leave the roundabout. As I already told you, you have to indicate while leaving the roundabout. Next question is, when must you indicate? You know, it's a roundabout. We have to indicate when you leave the roundabout. The next question is, you are approaching this combination of traffic sign. What must you remember? This sign, just remember this sign. We will also cover it in the topic of traffic signs, but for time being, just remember it's a sign of roundabout. This left, this inverted red triangle, and this 3 arrow circle. You must indicate when entering the roundabout is not correct. Vehicles in the roundabout have priority. Whenever there is a vehicle in the roundabout already, you have to stop and give way. So vehicle in the roundabout always have priority. You must indicate to leave the roundabout. These two answers are perfectly fine. What does this traffic sign mean? Again, a roundabout sign. So you must indicate when entering the roundabout. No. Stopping on the roundabout is forbidden. Stopping or traffic jam or something is a different. Stopping is intentionally. So if you intentionally stop on the roundabout, you will create obstruction for the traffic. You will obstruct the flow of traffic. You will interfere the flow of traffic. So in this case, stopping on the roundabout is completely forbidden. You are only allowed to, no, walking speed, you can even walking speed is around 7 km/h or even lesser than that. In roundabout you can drive faster than 20 km/h, depends, but walking speed is not a condition to drive in roundabout. What does this traffic sign mean? You must indicate when leaving the roundabout. This answer is correct. You must indicate when entering the roundabout. No, you only need to indicate when you leave the roundabout. You must give way to the vehicles in roundabout. Vehicles which are already inside the roundabout, in the roundabout, they have the priority. So these two answers are correct. Now we will move to the next and the last question of this topic. What must you do when you see this combination of traffic sign? You must indicate to the right to leave the roundabout. Yes, this answer is correct. You must enter to the left. No, you must always enter to the right in the roundabout. When entering the roundabout, you must give way. Yes, when there is a traffic in the roundabout already, the traffic in the roundabout has a priority. So when you entering, you must give way to the traffic which is already in the roundabout. So we will check the answer, and this answer is correct. So we are done with the topic number 4, right of way. This topic was really important because normal exam we have 2 to 3 questions from this topic. Now in the upcoming video we will start with topic number 5. If you have any question starting from topic number 1 till topic number 4, you can simply put in the comment. If you have any doubt, just put in the comment. But if you like our videos, do like them, subscribe our channel, and forward to your friends as well. So up till the next video, I wish you a very good luck with the preparation of your German theory driving license theory exam, and then see you later. Bye bye.